I'm standing at the sink doing the dishes, and I see these big trucks on the other side of my fence by the telephone pole. And guys are up on ladders, and they're hanging these big metal boxes on it. So I go outside and I say to the guys, "Hey, what are you doing?" And the guy says to me, "We're putting up these super powerful wireless antennas." Now, I don't know a lot about this stuff, but I know that wireless radiation isn't safe, and I sure as heck don't want these things in my backyard. So I call my friend at the town hall and I say, "Hey, Jimmy, I don't want these giant antennas in my backyard." And you know what he says? He says, "Yeah, they put one right in front of my house, and there's nothing we can do about it, because the Canadian government says that as long as they stick these antennas on things like utility poles, we have no right to refuse them." I'm like, what? How did that happen? Who let that happen? I mean, that's ridiculous.
The federal government has given big telecoms free rein to place wireless antennas on existing structures right outside our homes. These antennas have been linked to an increased risk of cancer as well as neurological and reproductive effects. It's up to our elected officials to close this federal loophole. Please support Resolution B100 on microcell transmitter placement consultation.
Okay, so Kevin Proto here. We're just out and about here in Penticton here. We're on Ridgedale Avenue here, and we just detected what is supposed to be a 5G tower, which apparently a microcell tower. So it's got a smart meter that's attached to it. So the address we're looking at here is 1444 Ridgedale Avenue, and 1456 there. So right across from this address here is one of the 5G microcell towers. So can you tell us what we're looking at here, Ross?
We're looking at a very high level of wireless radiation, cell tower radiation. These are the 5G towers. I've seen these in West Kelowna in a couple of clusters, and they simply have the capacity to function on 4G right now. They are, to my understanding, all set for 5G. There's a series of 5 towers along here. We're going to find at least one more, and then we'll have enough information to be able to make an evaluation of what these towers are doing at the moment. But the level is quite high. It's running at somewhere between 100 and 1,000 microwatts per meter squared, which is the typical range of the power output of these. Now, we are not in direct line to it. We're actually slightly behind it because it's facing down the ravine, and we're not able to do a proper measurement. So perhaps the next one that we find in the series here, we'll be able to make a better determination.
Okay, so we're at 1662 Ridgedale. We just found another one here. So this is the AMR meter that it's attached to, which is a smart meter, automated meter reader. And as we go up the pole, there's our, yeah, this is our little baby here. So this is what you need to look for throughout Penticton, or wherever you live.
Here, Kev. So the readings are extreme levels, and that is meaning it's greater than 1,000 microwatts per meter squared. Right here in front of it. The good news is it's a reasonable away from the houses that it's transmitting to, but I am going to walk down the other side of it and see if it's also transmitting, because these things can't transmit just in one direction. It's not possible. So we'll walk down the other side of it and see. In behind it, it's still quite high. It's in high level. It's not quite as high.
But when you say not quite as high, so what are we talking about?
It's aimed that direction.
No, but so what kind of, what are the people that are around this experiencing then?
Somewhere between 100 and 1,000 microwatts, which is extremely high for a residential area. And I wouldn't live here. There's not a chance that I would live here. These people are being exposed. They have no decision making, no consciousness. This was not put in with their permission, and so the levels are running at a significantly higher level than is safe by building biology standards.
So what kind of side effects can people experience being around this?
The first thing they'll notice is that they won't be sleeping well, and they may notice anxiety, changes in personality, inflammation, that sort of thing initially, but the long-term effects are significant. So, and the meter here will also be putting out its own radiation. These meters are AMR meters, and they go off about every 14 seconds. Sorry, every 40 seconds. Yeah, is what I've timed on the meters here in Penticton.
So by all means, get in touch with us. Locals.supportinglocals.ca is our website. My phone number is 250-770-9789. So if you see one of these guys in your area, we want to know about it, and you need to really get educated on this. And we got to hold these guys accountable here, because that's a lot of radiation, folks. Skin cancers are going to go through the roof here, and they're not even asking us about it. Okay, so we're driving in the car here with Ross, and so what he does is he puts his meter on his dashboard here. So we're gonna drive back into downtown.
Well, there's a series of 5 here, so let's just find one more, and that'll give us a pretty good idea. That might be it there. I think that's it, just straight ahead. And that's
you can see it.
Right now, there it is, right there. It's aimed in this direction.
Oh, okay, there we go.
And the reading is into the extreme level. It's bumping up into the extreme, which means it's going over 1,000 microwatts.
Wow.
Yeah, it's in the extreme level.
What was that?
We're up over 1,000 microwatts in the extreme level on that one.
Wow. So now we're at 1773. I'm just going to double check. So, yeah, we're on Ridgedale and the corner of Duncan Ave East. So this is the little baby right here. And there we go. There's the meter attached to it. Wow, it was already bad enough with these AMR meters emitting all this radiation, but looking at these puppies, that is scary. So again, give us a shout, 250-770-9789 if you see one. We're doing join our meeting of the minds on Facebook, and Stop 5G Penticton on Facebook, because we are putting together a public forum and we want to get these removed and banned from Penticton. This is just absolutely horrible and unacceptable. Alrighty, so we're just going down Ridgedale. We're going to be going down Duncan Ave very shortly here. So we're going to show you how toxic is Penticton. So why a lot of people are agitated. Why do you have headaches? Why do you have a hard time sleeping? I notice a lot of people, like, they're pale white. You know, we're not healthy. Alrighty, so now we're turning down Duncan Hill, going into downtown. Let's see how toxic this gets. Alrighty, so we're hovering between medium and high now, and we're getting closer to Main Street here. Actually, we're coming up to Government.
Ooh, it went down.
Oh.
We had a good spot there.
You almost need to buy one of these puppies if... Oh, we're in there. Between moderate and high. And now we're between Government and Main. Now we just hit extreme again. Fluctuating between extreme, it's staying at extreme. Wow. It's not a pleasant sound, I gotta tell you. Kind of alarming. Yeah, so a lot of this, ooh, good nice patch there.
Good spot there.
But, yeah, if you notice sometimes how you just don't...
Hang it right?
Yeah. If you just don't have that joie de vivre, that zest for life, you're kind of like, I just want to get home, just want to get on the couch, watch TV, like you just don't have that get up and go. Like this is what's causing it, a lot of this. That and your food, but that's another subject for, and we will definitely have that talk, but we're focusing on this right now, so. Alrighty, so we're still hovering between high and extreme, and we're at Bennett and Main. So Bennett and Main.
You'll find almost nowhere in the main core that is acceptable in the green. It'll all be orange and red.
Sadly, I thought it was a blessing living downtown because I don't drive. Alrighty. Nice in Kazuo's area. High to extreme. Oh, there was a soft patch. Ooh, somebody's looking. Oh. Well, let's see. We're passing the school right now. So let's see how...
Nice.
See what they've done to the school. So far, so good. So they only radiate the kids once they leave school. So